Hello all, greetings my friends, this is Gilles Mansillon. I thought I come to wish you a good day, for we're still going through this very deep and powerful transition. There's going to be a lot of storms on the horizon, but for now we need to find this state of peace and inner balance. For what we're seeking is to connect to our own inner divinity. Our inner divinity is our God self, for there are many forms of divinity. For the true God is eternally one at the is eternally stable at the center of centers, at the center of infinity, in the middle, in the very center of paradise. But in the universe there are great cosmic beings that are one with God, that are administrating so many domains, and God has been fractioned himself, herself itself, to in countless forms and ways in order to administer this great universe of universes. And so there are many ways to many forms of divinity, but in a sense the most important of all divinity, we need our link, our bridge to divinity, for there are many ways, many approaches. I don't mean to narrow down the approach, but it's to connect to our own inner divinity. This inner divinity will be known as the thought adjuster or the mystery monitor, the I am presence, for we worship God. The divine counselor revealed that the highest way to worship God is to worship him because he is, for just the simple fact that he is, for the just fact that he is makes life and the universe possible. Then we worship him because he's within us, and then we worship him because we are within him, or her, or it. For God is personal, pre-personal, super-personal, and impersonal. There are many aspects of divinity we'll come to learn and realize, but for now the highest form of wisdom is to try to align our own will to the inner guidance, for it is our pilot, and it guides us step by step towards the inner circle. And those I am presence are pre-personal spirits that come from paradise, and they've been through extensive training. There are some that are virgin adjusters. They're first mission in the universe, and so they come to indwell the mind of a very young soul. But then when you're ready for fusion, you usually get an adjuster that has been doing that for a very long time. Just as we have to often reincarnate in the same planet, in the same matrix, in order to integrate and balance out all energies, the I Am Presence continues its work, but it never be able to indwell two mortals on the same planet. Every time the mortal dies and the soul, it just changes planets and go into another planet, so they acquire a lot greater experiences. And so they are really divine beings. They are the essence of power, of love and wisdom, and they know all things. They reveal to us also what the meaning and value, and they are the interpreters. I'm very grateful that my I Am Presence is always able to inform me on what is going on in this invisible world. Although I have a very strong, powerful, open vision, I do not. There is so many things I cannot see, and I need this interpretation. For we also have guides and angels that are here to assist us, protect us, guide us. So we and this I Am Presence is our true self, just as our ego self is the false self, is the devil, is the dark shadow aspect of ourself. And in this universe, we live in a universe that is an evolutionary universe, in a galaxy that is made. This particular universe is made from dark matter. It's a dark matter universe. It's a young universe. It's a difficult universe, but it's from the dark matter emerged matter and antimatter. And that makes up all the 12th dimension of the sub-universe, and from there we have to understand the connection to our soul and spirit comes from a single point of light that goes on the vertical axis, and there is a pendulum that is swinging from right to left, from positive to negative, from good to bad, and so there is always a reversal of energy. Whatever energy we always get the reversal afterwards. The idea is to stop the pendulum within ourselves and to stop it within others, so they can see the light within themselves. And our universe is, for your local universe, our local universe is a young universe. It's only a few trillion, maybe a trillion years old. we'll come to realize that this Big Bang theory is just a fabrication of the mind, an intellectual speculation that is due to the cosmic breathing that we did not really get yet. But it's a young universe, and but it already has about almost 7 million inhabited planets that are in evolution. Ours is one of the last ones at the end of the spiral, and the local universes cannot hold more than 10 million inhabited world, and then there are other local universes with different laws, different. This universe wasn't created by the infinite creator God. The infinite creator God created the central universe, the divine universe of eternal perfection. But then from paradise emerged the Father, Mother God. After extensive training in the central universe, they move into the space domain and set up their own design that have been approved by the infinite creator to evolve their own systems of life, and so it is an evolutionary process that we're going through here. The I Am presence that we have here was, it's kind of interesting to mention that it was noted in the Urantia book that they usually come after between 3 and 4 years old. It's about, because it is about those times that we make the first moral decision. If a soul that is incapable of making a moral decision, God will know that and will not indwell that person. Angels will guide them by groups and so on, but it is necessary that we are to be capable of making a moral decision to receive this indwelling spirit. Yet I have seen it in practically all beings, all human beings that I've encountered. And so I just wanted to wish you a good day, for there is so much that is about to shift. I'm very hopeful, although I'm working to align into the paradise timeline. Although my situation is much less than enjoyable right now. Although internally everything's okay, externally it's a lot of stress and pressure. But I'm breathing out. I'm breathing out this pressure. I'm just praying and hoping that the solution comes. My I Am present is telling me it will come suddenly at the last moment, so I don't know what the last moment means, but we shall see. Anyway, we'll live, we'll see. I'm going to pull a few cards. The highest wisdom for us today is to turning inside. It's about it's all those shadows that are around this person and trying to distract him, but he's turning inside and he's finding this ocean of peace within himself. Then what we need to understand is harmony. It's about harmony. It's about moving with the flow. It's about allowing the grace. Here we have the dolphins. The dolphins are very advanced, intelligent beings that are connected telepathically and very advanced. All the cetaceans are very advanced. What we need to do is sharing. Life is all about sharing what we got. God shared it with us, and we're sharing the planet, we're sharing thoughts, we're sharing ideas, we're sharing resources. We're going to have to find a balance so that we can all share within this global. We can create a global society that is enjoyable for everyone to live, and the outcome will be the full. It will be the quantum leap. We're going to be freedom from fear. We're going to be able to make a quantum leap. What is the tiger of fear? The tiger of fear is existence, is assuming our power of the magician, assuming the power of our creation. How do we make our leap into the future? Through completion. We're seeking to make a completion process happening, so we need to complete this piece within ourselves. What does the tiger of fear looks like? Is isolation. We are afraid of being isolated, of being frozen within the ice, and so we of the feeling that we needed to get rid of this isolation. And our heart will call us to go to the silence, for it is within the silence that all things meaningful can be revealed. It is when our mind is silent enough that the I Am present can begin to reveal itself. Well, I hope this message was interesting for you. I'm going to finish with a song. I tried to sing it the other day, but I forgot the words, so I'm going to try to remember it this time. I want to sing it all the way to the end. It's a song of David Bowie. It's called The Man Who Sold the World. We walked upon the stairs, we spoke of what and when, although I wasn't there. He said I was his friend. which came as a surprise, which came as a surprise. There's some distraction around me, I'm sorry. Which came as a surprise. No, I'm sorry. I will have to. I have to. The words escape me. There's been some distraction around me. I'm not going to reshoot the video, but I'm going to finish with the last. I laughed and shook his hand and made my way back home. I searched for foam and land. For years and years I roamed. I gaze a gazeless stare. We walked a million hills. I must have died alone a long, long time ago. Who knows? Not me. I never lost control. You face to face with the man who sold the world. I apologize for this. I haven't slept all that much. It's been a very difficult past. Not to have a home, not to have money, not to have friends. It's like almost like I'm living in hell for a few days. But I know this Paradise Timeline will interrupt this program. It's been very, very difficult for me. But I feel there will be a liberation point, hopefully very soon. I thank you very much. I wish you a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you later. Namaste.